Hi, American Mexican Gunslinger. Today I'm going to talk about the first firearm that I've ever shot in my life. Some of you guys will be like, it was a 22. No. It was a 9mm. No. It was an AR. No. Actually, the first firearm I ever shot was a 12 gauge shotgun. I was 8 years old, you guys, and my pops at the time, he had a little 12 gauge shotgun. It was an old shotgun. I forgot what it was, but anyways, he would get drunk all the time, and yeah, he wasn't that great of an influence, guys. So yeah, and anyways, and he would be like, "Here, take it," and I'm just like, "What the? I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this." And he goes, "I don't know. Go try to use it." But all right, so I went out in the fields and boom, and I would always shoot on the ground because I never liked shooting in the air because anything that goes up must come down. Remember that, ladies and gentlemen. But anyways, yeah, the first firearm I've ever fired was a shotgun, you guys. And the first shotgun that I've ever bought, which I don't have because I ended up selling it because it had one major flaw. And it was a Mossberg 500, you guys. Yeah, some of you guys are going to be like, that's a great shotgun. Why would you sell it? Why would you do that? Well, I bought it brand new, right out of the box in California. It was $520, you guys. This shotgun was great. I loved it. It was my first shotgun. It was all black. You know, I ended up putting my own little stock on it too. And it was such a great shotgun. I would shoot it fast. It was lightweight. There was one major flaw with it. I remember one day when I was living in California that I accidentally dropped it. It fell on the ground. And I couldn't do this anymore. I couldn't cock it back. Regardless of what I did, I couldn't cock it back anymore, guys. I couldn't. I couldn't at all. It's because there was these little two pins that hold in place on both sides of the shotgun. And one of them was inside. And I was like, what the heck is that? Like, did something fall out or something break? And I'm like, what the heck do I do? Do I try to push it out with a hammer or something? Which I kind of that kind of made it worse. But I ended up taking it to the gunsmith back to where I bought it from. I'm like, dude, like this shotgun is stuck. It doesn't want to cock back anymore. And they're like, well, it was actually these little pins that let the lever go back. And it was blocking the way from, like, it was just inoperable. You couldn't use it no more. I'm just like, what the heck? They fixed it up and they're like be careful with it, you know what I'm saying? Don't drop it, or like don't try to hammer those pins out because you will mess it up. And I'm like, I did hammer it in because I was thinking it was a pin, but it wasn't a pin. And then it happened to me a second time. And this time I was shooting at the range and I just set it down gently and the pin went back inside and I'm like, it's stuck. I can't do it. And then I guess you have to wiggle the fore end of the shotgun a little bit, wiggle it around, and it goes clink, and it goes back into place, and it pops right out. And I'm just like, heck no. I'm done with that gun. I was done with that Mossberg. I'm just like, I gotta sell it. I ended up selling it to someone in Oregon. I ended up selling it for $300, which is, I think, is a phenomenal deal for a Mossberg 500. Barely had any rounds through it, you guys, but oh my goodness. And then that's when I went to Key Sporting Goods over there in Oregon, and then I picked this girl up for almost the same price that I bought my Mossberg, you guys. And they were telling me, oh man, what you're buying is one heck of a deal. This light itself costs like $350, you guys. This Sunfire light. And it works. You can press a button and then it lights up. You know what I'm saying? Or I can just hold the button and I don't have to deal with the sensor. But you guys, this light itself is $300. Like, what the heck? And this metal saddle right here, I think it's like $80 to $100, you guys. So these two parts together almost cost about the same amount as my Mossberg. I was tripping. I'm like, oh my gosh, and it was a heck of a good deal. $550, guys. I bought this for $550 over there, and I think it was a police trade-in, you guys. But oh my goodness, and it was a Marine Magnum, so it's corrosion resistant as well. Oh, I was so happy, you guys. I was so happy. It did come with the regular stock, but I ended up taking it out and putting it with the adjustable stock since I'm kind of a short build person. I want a shorter stock, you guys, so I can comfortably, I can just hold it real nice, you know what I'm saying, and get everything, all the things that I want on it, and aim perfectly right and everything. But guys, and then this Mossberg, and this 870 did give me a couple of problems with the latch. When I would accidentally overfilled it, one of the shells will almost go in there, so I almost can fit almost 7 shells in here. It would get stuck, and it got stuck to the point like this where I couldn't load anything. I couldn't even cock it back or nothing. But I ended up oiling it right there because it was extremely dirty. So I think that was the only thing that was wrong with it. But now it moves freely. It used to just get stuck like that, you guys. But now it's good to go. And that was probably the only thing that was wrong with it. And what I like about this, the trigger guard, is actually the upgraded version. It's the metal one, you guys. It's not the plastic crap. It's actually metal, which is so nice. And it's just a great upgrade, you guys. So this shotgun is relatively expensive. It's not on the cheap side itself. Brand new right out of the box, they cost around $900, you guys. So with all the upgrades, it adds up. And like I said, the shotgun was the first firearm that I've ever shot in my life. So I have a sweet spot for shotguns. So anyone who talks crap with shotguns, I'm just playing, you guys. I'm just playing. But dude, shotguns are devastating. They're freaking devastating firearms. Like in the trenches of World War I think they didn't like shotguns, man. They didn't like that trench gun, man. It would clear out those Germans like no tomorrow, you guys. And they were actually, Germany was trying to make laws against it, that it was a war crime even using it. You know what I'm saying? And it was just so effective in those trenches, you guys. And that's why I think the shotgun is like one of the most devastating things for close quarter combat. Especially for home defense. That's why I believe it's one of the best things you can have for home defense in the first place. Would you rather put one hole in someone that's trying to come in, take your children, or hurt your wife, or hurt you in the first place, and put one little 9mm or 145, 357 Magnum, or you can just put 9 pellets of double out buck right in through them? That thing will go straight through a truck. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you guys, they're great firearms, and they're very universal as well. So don't underestimate a shotgun, because I know a lot of people, they don't talk about them very much. They talk about ARs, handguns, but when it comes to the shotgun, it's the very least talked about firearm, like in today's world, because everyone wants the new things. Everyone wants like rifles, pistols. But when it comes to a shotgun, it's kind of like crickets, you guys. Don't underestimate a shotgun, you guys. Even cops don't. I haven't even seen a body cam footage of a cop using a shotgun. Like, it's been so long. All they use is rifles now, AR-15s and pistols. Like, they literally kind of, I feel like they took this out. They only use it for, like, you know, riot control and for non-lethal. That's pretty much what they use it for nowadays. But I hardly see cops using shotguns anymore, you guys. It's kind of being outdated, but in reality, it's kind of like, you know, it's kind of like the revolver, kind of, you know, like, they want more rounds, so it's like, oh, the AR-15 is a do-it-all rifle, but, you know, sometimes you need a lot of firepower to put someone down, you know, like this, for example. You get 1 ounce slug, and a bear with an AR, like, that 1 ounce slug is gonna kick like a mule, but that bear is gonna drop like a sack of potatoes. You know what I'm saying? Compared to an AR, you probably have to dump the whole 30 rounder. Maybe not. I'm just saying, you know, guys, like the shotgun is very devastating, but it's the least talk about firearm. But I'm going to leave some pictures below off my old Mossberg and probably a little clip of me shooting it and stuff. But I did enjoy the shotgun very well, but I just didn't like the fact that I do this and I couldn't pump it anymore. Like, what the heck is Mossberg? Like, come on, dude. Come on. Like, I know there's like the Mossberg 590 and all these other shotguns, but please, Mossberg, did you fix that? Because it gets annoying. Like, doing that would have just made the shotgun not work anymore. Like, that is complete bull crap, guys. Especially for a home defense shotgun. I just got rid of it and got myself the Marine Magnum from Remington, guys. This shotgun is freaking awesome. It's only gave me, like I said, the only problem was this, but I ended up fixing it, as you guys can see. But yeah, you guys, it's a great shooter, and I actually will depend my life on this shotgun, you guys. It's a really great gun, as long as I don't overfeed it either, because then sometimes the shell will get stuck and I'll be like, oh man, I overfed it, and now it's like I gotta like jam it right out. But I think that's more of a error issue, of a user error issue than the shotgun. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you guys, that's my little rant about shotguns. Don't underestimate them. They're freaking serious powerhouse firearms, you guys. These guns are not they're not meant to mess around with, guys. These things are devastating. Compared to an AR who leaves a little tiny 22 size hole, compared to this that shoots 9 pellets out, the size, almost the size of a 9mm, and yeah, it's very destructive. And you can use 1-ounce slugs too. So don't sleep on the shotgun, you guys. This is my little rant. Thank you guys for watching. I'm American Mexican Gunslinger. Stay tuned. You know, I got more videos coming up. I need to go out to the range more, but I got a little bit of problems dealing with my life, you know. But don't worry about me. God's in control. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you around.